And I don't think necessarily that the movie is saying it wasn't her fault. The thing, it was her fault.
The film just shows that sometimes life happens and these situations happens, but it's not in a judgmental way. So why do you chose to do it in that approach?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's extremely important to that's the construction of the film right there. But partly because that was my experience reading the script. You know, I read the script cold, didn't know anything about it
Okay.
in its first draft, and I found, you know, Sidney Lumet wrote this great thing, which was he just said, "Hey, to all directors, the first time you read the script, do not let yourself be disturbed. Do not let any phones ring. You are the first audience of this film when you read it. You know, you have to understand your reaction." And I've always remembered that. And in this film, my reaction was, how interesting that I don't have to like this person. She's not asking me to like her. It's not important to her whether I like her or not. She doesn't care. And yet, the closer I got to her, the more intimacy there was between me and her, the more I loved her. And by the end, I cared so much about her. And I suddenly I realized, and it became a plan for the whole film, which is I wanted to make a film that was intimate with her without asking her to be anything other than the person she is. And, you know, and I don't think necessarily that the movie is saying it wasn't her fault. The thing, it was her fault. You know, she does cause pain to people and she causes misery to people. She also brings great joy to people and love to people. She's in that way a human. And that's what this film is ultimately. It's not about, and I would say this film is not a film about an alcoholic either. It is a film about a human who struggles with a relationship to alcohol.